Alright, I'm Tim.
I'm Nate.
We're going to do this song called Jesus Is.
Huh?
1, 2, 3, 4. Jesus came into the world, a little baby savior. They say that in his preschool he got awards for good behavior. I heard that as he grew he had hair down past his ear. And philosophical teaching was a choice for a career. Jesus is, Jesus is, Jesus is, Jesus is, Jesus is, Jesus is, Jesus is. One day his big cousin we dumped him in the river because there were some folks that he needed to deliver. He went to his wedding and turned some water into wine. People were impressed and said, "Oh, this dude's divine." Jesus is, Jesus is, Jesus is, Jesus is, Jesus is, Jesus is, Jesus is. He got this group together from the docks down by the sea. The disciples were their name, a bunch of guys from Galilee. Together they did crazy stuff, like walk on top of water. For this one guy, Jairus, they raised up his dead daughter. Jesus is, Jesus is, Jesus is, Jesus is, Jesus is, Jesus is, Jesus is. One day Jesus healed by putting mud on some guy's eyes. Multiplied some bread and fruit, much to the crowd's surprise. He was known for getting in the way of religious folks' affairs. And don't mess with his father's house, so he'll overturn your tables and your chairs. Jesus is, Jesus is, Jesus is, Jesus is, Jesus is, Jesus is. He broke bread with his people and he gave them a cup to drink. He told some deep stuff that really made them stop and think. Jesus is, Jesus is, Jesus is,